but I think I'm gonna do it like this. All right, cool. Let's get started then.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle.
I'm not sure if you've ever played this,
Yours truly, Princess.
or if other people have, so I'm just gonna leave a little time for you to enjoy the on-screen. Yes, I'm playing on a real Nintendo 64, not an emulator. Alright, yeah, I can explain later more details about my setup as we go on. You've reached Princess Toadstool's castle via a warp pipe. Using the controller is a piece of cake. Ha, cake. Press A to jump and B to attack. Okay, can't try it right now, but I will soon. Press B to read signs too. Use the control stick in the center of the controller to move Mario around. Now head for the castle. Alright, so A is jump and B is punch, or read signs, I suppose. Though you need to stand like really in front of them. Press A to jump, C to crouch, and B to punch. Read a sign or grab something. Alright, yeah, I think I have the jump part done. Yeah, if you have any questions during the stream, just post in the chat and I'll try to address them ASAP. We'll be filming the action live as he enters the castle and pursues the missing Power Stars. Alright, I think this is actually a pretty nice way to introduce people who have never before played a 3D video game to the concept of a camera and that you might need to control the camera. Because, you know, automatically steering the camera wasn't always so good, at least not at the time. No one's home, now get lost and don't come back. Right, friendly welcome. We're gonna head right for the first room that we can access. All of the others are locked. And into the first level we go. In general, I think, let's see, oh, we should talk to the Bob-Ombs. Yeah. In general, I thought about it, and I think the game wastes very little time on setup, and it just throws you right in, which is certainly a great choice, especially at the time. Or rather, you know, if you compare it to today, I think I prefer the olden times where you were just right in the game. It's dangerous ahead, so listen up, take my advice. Cross the 2 bridges ahead, then watch for falling water bombs. The big Bob-Omb at the top of the mountain is very powerful, don't let him grab you. We're Bob-Omb buddies and we're on your side. You can talk to us whenever you'd like to. That is so nice, but is it this one I need to talk to? Watch out, if you wander around here, you're liable to be splattered by a water bomb. Blah 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 blah, but is it gonna open the cannon? No. So I suppose that comes later, and we're just gonna circle back to that. Remember that I found imaging Lakitu as the camera really helpful indeed, yeah. I think at the time it was not clear to me like what a camera was, and especially also not in like a 3D context. Because I played this when I was really young, but it was helpful and you could control Lakitu like that relatively easily. Right. Alright, that's the first star.
Here we go!
Alright, just 119 to go. Piece of cake. Alright, with this 1 star we can now access another world, so we're gonna do that and then we're gonna come back to this one later.
해고.
Yeah, they sort of spread out the tutorial over multiple levels, as you can see. So it's really easily digestible. And I wish more games would follow this very rigorously. I'm not super used to the controller that I'm using, because it's not an original controller, it's a it's called a Retro Fighter. It's like a, I think, Kickstarted project or something like this. And it's pretty cool, and I wanted to support them, so I bought the controller, and it's a good controller, but it feels a little bit different than the original controller, of course, also because they have some different placement of control sticks and stuff. So maybe at some point I'll switch, or we'll see how it did. Right, so this first mini-boss here is kind of like the smaller versions of it that I just ran past. And you just need to hit it on the back, where they apparently are injured. And you can use the stop like this, and then you'll need exactly 3 hits. There we go.
Here we go.
Right, I think we're going to do another one in this one, and then we'll have the 3 stars to open up the next one.
해고.
Oh yeah, in this one we just need to take the same route as previously. We can just take the shortcut here. And then just climb to the very top. Easy enough. That's better. No! Yeah, that's what can happen here. Oh yeah, I already got that one. Let's see if we can get this one too. Alright, let's see if we have more luck this time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so now the level has changed slightly. And we have the structured climb. Ooh, that was not good. Okay, just need to be a little more patient here. Okay, and that is all there is to this.
Here we go!
If you have any requests, you know, what particular mission I should play next, just let me know in the chat. And if no, I'll just do something. Alright, so I think we can now open this one here. And maybe another one. The one on the very right, I think.
Hegel!
Cool, cool mountain. Can we just do the penguin thing right away? Come on! Did it autosave or do you have to save manually? You do have to save manually, but it prompts you after every star that you collect. So you can either choose to save and continue, or save and exit, or you can continue without saving. But I'm not quite sure why anyone would ever choose to not save their progress, especially because it doesn't really take long either. This is a tricky spot. Luckily, Penguin can't go very far. I remember sometimes not saving because I was using somebody else's save game and didn't want to mess with their progress. Fair, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I think the whole playing games like this cooperatively or in a scenario where you have more than one person using the console was not on their mind at the time. Alright.
Here we go!
Okay, now pay attention, you can see the saving.
Hegel! I should have
open the box up there. Or maybe that was just an extra life.
Here we go!
So I think we need 8 stars for the Bowser level, the first one, but we can open this room. There'll be another slide. 2 stars. One for completing the slide and one for completing it within a certain time, I think 21 seconds. Let's see. Yeah, nice.
Here we go!
Whistles, yeah, that is certainly a good tune. I like the whole soundtrack. You know, if you just put it into your playlist and listen to it while you work, it certainly helps you be motivated. Yay, extra lives. And again. This is the one I want.
Here we go!
One of the castle's secret stars. When I was a child, I made a 30-minute tape recording of the Super Mario Kart title screen music to take with me on vacation because I was not allowed to take the console with me. Nice. I was allowed to take the console with me. I think this is like the underwater level, which I don't actually like so much. I thought the water is always a little bit clunky to maneuver in. So I think we're gonna skip that for now. What else do we have? I think this is like way later. Yeah, this requires a key. Probably this too. Alright, yeah, let's go back to the first world and complete a couple more things there. Which one would you like to see if you've played it? Oh yeah, we've done the very last one. We should probably also do the very first one. Oops. Luckily. Let's see. Also Ooh. Okay. This is a very challenging fight, mainly because the boss walks so slow that it's very tedious to actually pick him up. Not super easy control wise too. Now we just need to throw him a couple times.
Here we go!
You've reached 8 of the Power Stars. Now you can open the door with the big star. But Bowser is just ahead. Can you hear the princess calling? Clickbait, würde ich das nennen. Ich chill erstmal hier weiter.
Let's go!
What do you think about Super Mario going 3D? I remember it was kind of hyped with lots of games going 3D, even if somehow it didn't feel quite right. Worms, for example, yeah. Absolutely agreed that there was like the expectation that everything needs to be 3D. But I think Super Mario 64 really redefined the genre, right? So, in a way, I don't mind that they did it. It's certainly my favorite game for a long time. But yeah, I think I remember seeing Worms and it was really not impressive. So whom do I need to talk to here to get the cannon opened? This one right here. I thought it was the Bob-ombs, but was it the ones at the very beginning of the level and it's just that we need to go to them again? Or are there more at a later stage? Let's find out. Worms simply doesn't work that well in 3D. Yep. Is it this one? Thank you, Mario. The big bomb is nothing but a big dud now. The battle for the castle has just begun. Other enemies are holding the Power Stars. If you recover more stars, you can open new doors that lead to new worlds. Be sure to talk to them. Well, to this one? Aha! Yeah, that's the one. Alright, so the condition was you need to complete the first objective of the level and then talk to this particular Bob-omb. Then they let you through. Cool. Let's take advantage of this. I think we're in the wrong cannon, actually, for this to work. I'm gonna cannon myself to the other cannon. Unsuccessfully. This one should be open too. Yeah. Easy star.
Here we go!
Alright, so let's see. Yeah, we can certainly do a couple more, but we could also actually do the first Bowser and then get access to more levels. Alright, you remember this, the illusion here? The picture of the princess that then turns into the Bowser picture. And through the floor you go. Oh yeah. Yeah. But this is certainly a cool Bowser level. Like, it feels cool. The whole vibe, like architecture, the sound, fire. Though for today's standards they could use some more textures. The music is amazing, yeah, absolutely. The soundtrack was composed by Koji Kondo, I think, who also did a lot of other really good soundtracks. No! Alright. That's why we have the extra lives.
Mamma mia! Set kind of like this. Works better for this particular jump. Music's still amazing in the boss fight itself. Alright, this is certainly the hardest part, like reliably throwing it. That might be good enough. Yeah. To this day I still have trouble with the throwing and the coordination for some reason. Here we go!
Nice. Basement time. Which world should we do first? I think we have a couple choices here. Let's just do this one then. The other one, I think, is the Sandland, and then there should also be the oil spill. It's easier to do the, oh, well, not so easy maybe. Oof. Alright, and this is a tricky bit. When you think you got it, there are these stairs here, which just keep falling into the ground. And when you don't know that, and you don't hurry up, it's quite easy to fall down. That was close, yeah. Almost fell down. Alright, there's enough fire. Let's give the sand a chance. Oh god, yeah, the big bird. I remember the bird capturing the hat. That was a disaster. Because you really need to get it back, I think, like it persisted across restarting your console. Oh my god. Yeah, made it. Ooh, not gonna make that. Danger! I think it doesn't go all the way. Oh, it does. Ah! Oops. Oh, no, no, no! Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can actually just grab the star and get out of here. Alright.
Here we go!
Oh, and I think this is also the place where Toad gives us a star. Just because. But maybe Toad only shows up once we reach the first objective here? Could be. Swimming beast in the cavern. Which of these do you all like best? Like which of the basement levels? Stack rank the basement levels. I think I'm not on a good mission here. This mission is like way too fiddly. But which is the door that I needed to take? Oh, or did I maybe... Oh, I think I took the entirely wrong path. Like I should have gone left at the start of the level. Remember too little about the game to really have a favorite. Alright. Let's see where this goes. Oh yeah. Goes up. Now we are where I want to be. Under a giant boulder. There is a star here already, I think. But I would need to be better at wall jumps in order to actually fetch it. Oof. Oops. Okay, let's see. No! I almost got it. Alright. Now...
Here we go!
Oh yeah, now Toad appeared. So we didn't even need to do the first objective, we just needed to do any objective. For Toad to appear. So maybe Toad is key to 12 stars? I don't know. Watched some kind of speedrun or glitching video a while ago that had something to do with the area you were just jumping around in. Yeah, I think... I mean... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I know which one you mean. It involved tricking a spider into some corner. No, then I don't know which one you mean. There is a recent one where somehow they're glitching like through... You know, outside of the castle there is like a path that leads into the basement and they're sort of glitching through that somehow. But maybe, and then there was also, of course, the rabbit glitch, where you catch the rabbit in the basement and use it to actually glitch through the door to the next Bowser.
Let's go!
But that sounds like a different one also. But yeah, I think I've seen something also a long while ago, though, not very recently, that involved this level in spiders. Ooh, that's close. Alright, so instead of jumping up the walls here, let's actually go forward and find the beast. It was really fascinating because it also involved messing around with the spider's AI loading and unloading depending on how close you are. Yeah, the whole loading things is a frequent trick in, I think both, like, I think many many Nintendo 64 games actually. I think it was both a thing in Super Mario 64 and also in Zelda. Ocarina of Time. And yeah, it's often an ingredient in fascinating tricks. Alright, so I think in order for us to get this star, we just need to steer the monster, and we do that by standing in a particular part, ideally on the monster's head, and then we can just turn and steer. And that way, eventually make it to this island here. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, the only glitch that I can really perform is the backwards stair jumping. Because it's relatively easy to do. The others, like some others I have tried on occasion, but mostly they're hard to pull off. Alright, and then I think... Do we have anything else here? I mean, we could do a couple more fire missions. I think the next... how many stars do we have? 14. So yeah, the next Bowser level is at 30. Oops. So I think we're just gonna do like a couple more levels, and then do the second Bowser, and then call it the day afterwards. It's gonna take us a little bit of time though, maybe another like hour or so. Can try to do this one here. This involves collecting all of these coins that are neatly already together. Just need to watch your step and then collect a star.
Here we go!
8-coin puzzle with 15 pieces. Bully the bullies. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That's just like more of these enemies that you need to push into the lava, but this time it's not just one giant one, it's a couple smaller ones. I think I could also take another route, but I'm just gonna go the same way this time. The volcano levels are insanely hard to maneuver, especially if you're not like super accustomed to a controller yet, or like me in this case. As I mentioned earlier, I'm using the Retro Fighter instead of the original Nintendo 64 controllers. Oh, I think we need to actually go over here. Oh yeah, and then see how the other bullies are just slowly loading into the picture. There we go. All three of them have loaded. So the key here is of course to handle just one at a time, and I'm failing totally at doing that. So I'm gonna try and steer maybe only one of them, or activate only one of them, if you will. Yeah, something like this. Actually also hit them, you know? Yeah, that's what I want. Alright, let's do another one. Just one. Ooh, he got I need to be on its other side, so to say. But also I need to actively either kick it like this, which might actually be a better choice here because they're so small. Yeah. Or land on it with the stomp attack. But that proves to be harder with the smaller ones than with the bigger ones. Yeah, for sure. Kicking is way easier here. I mean, as long as it's activated. Come on. Follow me into a certain death. No! Yeah. Oh, yeah. And as a thank you, we get the big bully. So hopefully... Ooh. Oh shit! See, this is really tricky. Especially because the animation, like, it played much better with the... Oh my god, with these smaller bullies. Like, you need a much different... Jesus Christ, a much different distance. Maybe I'll need to retry this level. Oh no! Anybody knows a good strategy to like deal with this one? No! That is not a good strategy. Don't try this at home.
Mamma mia!
Let's give it another shot. Maybe this time I can take the other route.
Hego!
Closer by the volcano. Just go to the right here. Jump here. And here, I suppose we would take this one. Careful. Oh shit! I suppose we're just gonna try and jump over there. Oh no! Pretty bad start. Anyway, there's enough coins here. Ooh. Jeez. Well done. Thanks for the coin. Yeah, I think I can just jump on them like this. Don't necessarily even need to kick them. The suspense, yes! My god. Such a critical moment. I mean, the music really fits though. Alright. Let's get in position. Let me push it down. Big bully, jump on it. Yeah, push it off the platform. Yeah, that's how you do it. See, it was super simple. Once you know exactly how to jump on it.
Here we go!
Like, modern games would have dynamic music to make it more dramatic. Mario 64 is like, whatever, continue that chilly desert music. I mean, I think the Mario 64 music is just engaging enough that they don't need a special dynamic scene for this. But one feature that other games might do is adjust difficulty, or at least offer you options for easy retries, or skipping certain challenges if you're not good at those challenges. And obviously, like in Super Mario, you could play the levels in a different order, or you could choose not to play certain levels, but it was, you know, part of the game to play all of the levels, right? And if you just can't play some of them, it kind of sucks. I'm gonna skip those because I have done enough pushing. Oh no! This is very tricky to recover from. Yeah, in other games, they would like maybe offer you, I don't know, more help or something like this, or another strategy to make it a little bit easier. Rest in peace, yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you fall down in that very spot, you can, yeah, or at least I can't recover. I think the shell on which you can surf only appears here after you're done, like after you're into the level, a couple of missions, like almost done with it, which is a shame because it really makes it much more pleasant to navigate this level. Alright, let's see if we can. Yeah, we can. We can make this. So now we need to stand here and then here, I think. It's kind of like, you know, the 3D is terrible, but I think I know what they were going for. So it kind of works out. No! Okay. The log file. Just need to tail the log file for long enough, and then I'll get a star. It's interesting how hard you have to fight against the camera constantly realigning itself into a position that's worse. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, as I alluded to in the beginning, like the camera control, the manual one, was only necessary to this degree because the camera was not so good, like the automatic alignment of the camera. So yeah, I think nowadays you'd have much better algorithms, maybe also because you have more compute to do a much better job here. Yeah, that's the one I meant. It's fun to ride it, though I think we're just gonna immediately jump into that volcano and try to obtain the one easier star from it. Though both are really tricky. Like, they're tricky in terms of execution, which I suppose is the only kind of tricky really that Super Mario 64 has. Oh shit, yeah, see? Ooh. Alright. Let's give it another try. Nice! Alright, let's maybe, I don't know if it helps to zoom in, or if we just need to be more careful. Or maybe just actually go right here. Wait, we have it easier to jump into this platform. This one? And this one. And finally, not into the flames. Then ignore the bully. And let's see if we can make this work. Yeah. Camera realignment. Yeah. Alright. Almost there. Alright. And then I think this is the way to do it. Whew! Tricky. Hot-footed into the volcano. I find most of the level descriptions are amusing. I'm not sure if much of that actually translated to German. I think the first couple of times, obviously, that I played it in German. So I don't actually know many of these yet. Elevate for 8 red coins. Yeah, that was the one that I didn't want to do earlier. Oh, I think the one that we should be doing here is getting the Titan Cap, though. I'm not actually sure if it is called Titan Cap. I suppose that is just what I've always called it. So I guess we're gonna find out. And I think we can also actually activate the flying cap. Oh, and I think, let's see if this works. Yeah. Right, of course I was playing in German back in the day. Can the language be changed or do you have an English version? Actually, I have the European version, so I don't know why it has the language setting that it has. I just haven't bothered, actually, to figure this out. So, oh, if you didn't catch that earlier, so I was jumping off the platform and then just doing a stomp attack at the very last moment, because that just negates your fall, so to say. Like, yeah. Wait, how does one... Oh, this is like, I need the Titan Cap for this, to activate this button. So I think it... Oh yeah, and this is the door to it, so I think I need to, like, get on top of the beast again, steer it, but not toward the island, but toward the door, and then activate the Titan Cap in the mini level, I promise. Oh no. Let me jump on your head. Ugh, no! Ah, the joys of 3D. Yeah, the controls of like Switch versions of games are much better nowadays. Like something like this just wouldn't happen. Oh wait, I think I can make it lower its head, yeah. I should have been doing this from the very beginning, I think. But you can see how non-intuitive it is. And also because it worked earlier when I just didn't make it lower its head, but just kept on trying and it worked. Anyway, maybe that's just me being impatient. And stop. Yeah. Oh, the metal cap. It's not the Titan cap, it's the metal cap. It's so metal. I think this is my favorite cap, also because of the music. Do I need to have the cap active? In order to push the button? I don't think I necessarily do. Oh, actually, this is wrong. I have lost a couple of those. Yay! Yes. And one thing we can try to do here while we're here is collect the red coins, which I think should all be accessible to us. From here, and I think the others are there in the level. Let's just switch over. I think there's none here. So the first ones are... Let's see. Let's find out. Because they don't last very long. Oh yeah, there's two up there that I see now. Oh yeah, there's another one here that we didn't pick up earlier. So this is the fifth. 6, 7, just one more missing. Where is it? This spot. Oh, I saw something. Yeah, there we go. Right. Let's see if we can still make it to the star, or if we need to grab another cap. Oh, this is close. No, so close. You could turn up your mic a bit more. It's sometimes hard to understand the game sound effects. Sure. And by turn up your mic, what you really mean is turn on your game. Because the mic is already way up at normal thresholds, and it's usually good enough for streaming, though I could get a little bit closer. But let me know if this is already better, and then that's good. Or you're not speaking particularly loud. Yeah, that might be. Alright, cool. I think that's all I want to do in here for now. And I think actually, unfortunately we can't. Oh, I think one thing we can do to get back quickly is just enter the level again, and then once we're in the level, we can use the menu to exit the level, which is faster than walking all the way back. Yeah, if we just select exit course. Oh yeah, so this is now letting us know that we can activate the flying cap. So I suppose we should just give that a shot. Oh, and I think, yeah, activating the flying cap is actually really easy because we just need to push this button. But getting the 8 red coins in this level is way more difficult. Alright, and now we can just literally jump off here and fall into our death. And we have it. Alright. So we're at 19 stars, we need 30 to do the second Bowser, which was our goal for today. So we're gonna do a couple more of the easy ones here, and then try to enter the second Bowser level. For example, the foot race with Koopa the Quick. Just try me. How about a race to the mountaintop where the big Bob-omb was? What do you say? When I say go, let the race begin. Ready? Go! Yeah, I think we can just win this by just walking. There's no need to be particularly tricky. Though, I think actually Koopa, like, he tries to take a shortcut, I think. Or he does take a shortcut, or something like that. But it's not challenging either way, I think. It's probably famous last words and then I lose to him now. Alright. We made it. Yeah, I think this one is not particularly hard because it is the second star of the entire game, and the first level is largely considered to be a tutorial. So I think we actually need to wait until Koopa comes up here, and he is not the fastest. Oh, there he is. Give me my star!
Here we go!
I found that the backwards jump that I just did is the easiest way to re-enter the level that you just exited out of. More modern games would have probably teleported Koopa closer to you once you would have won. Yes. I think so too. Yeah, it's just tedious to wait for him. Which star are we doing? Find the 8 red coins. Okay, yeah, I think we can try that. Got one. I just want to make sure that I don't miss any here in the beginning of the level, because it is tedious to go back and then search for them. These are just coins. There might be some on the left hand side here. I think on the other side though, maybe... Yes, I can see it, but I can't reach it. think this might have been the level that I spent most of my time in at the very beginning, before I owned the game even, because it was the one that you could play in like the shopping centers where they had the Nintendo 64 on display. And this one is the one that was always available, so you didn't, like if you were just there for a couple of minutes, you could just play a little bit in this level. I wonder if, in retrospect, they should have put in like a demo mode where you could play all the levels and then switched these demo Nintendo 64s into demo mode. Or if that would have ruined it for the kids, because then they would have already spoiled, you know, what comes later in the game. Dunno. Suppose I could have opened this, but I think I don't need it. We can always check on our progress here. So we have 2, 4, 6 red coins, so 2 more to go, and I think they're both on the left-hand side here. On the mountain, yeah, and I think you just need to like run up here or jump up here. Something like that. Just be persistent maybe. I think it is meant to be actually they want you to slide down from the other end, but if you're persistent you can also just walk up here and it's easier. I think it's easier. I don't know. I think there's one more, like if I climb this mountain some more, then I think I should find the last one. Like in a water slide. Yeah, exactly. I'm meant to go down too. Yep. You can go the other way and bug everybody. Yep. No! Recovered my fall. I think the frame rate is actually lagging a little bit here. Like, depending on the camera position. Oh, do you see that? I think that might be our last red coin, actually. Looks that way. Yeah, it looks like it's lagging, right? Yeah, I think the Nintendo 64 actually was quite challenged, even when it came out, in terms of compute power. Like, I suppose if they had the technical possibility, well, I think I should just jump down this mountain. Oh shit. Ooh. Oh, okay. If they had the possibility to add like patch releases or something later, without the cartridge game model, I think they might have optimized it some more. They could have been, yeah, maybe they were just under time pressure. I would imagine that they are, or were. Okay, so I need to reach the cannon so that I can actually shoot myself up onto the island and then grab the last remaining coin. Oh, and I think that's also, it was good that we enabled the flying cap for this, because I think we actually need it to exit the island. Oops. There we go. Your fall recoveries remind me so much of the kids in Minecraft who use buckets to jump down from hundreds of meters of height. I haven't seen that, but I also haven't seen much Minecraft. But yeah, sounds similar. Yeah, so now I need to grab this cap, and we can either use the cannon or do the jump. I think using the cannon is more fun. Whee! Right, and then just land somewhere down there. Should probably go down faster. Oops. You need to carry a water bucket and place one block of water on the ground just before you crash. Oh, nice! Yep, that sounds about right. Maybe we can just complete this one. Let's see which one is the next mission. Mario Wings to the Sky. I think this is where we need to go onto the island like we just did and then use the flying cap to go through all of the 5 rings. Like, you have maybe seen the numbers that were appearing as I was flying through some of them earlier. So we just need to do that and nail it. Alright, so flying cap, into the cannon we go, and I suppose we're gonna need 2 tries, but let's see. Yep, almost. Since you mentioned playing Mario 64 in a shopping center, what was the first game you played in one of these? Mine was Zack McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders. I was like 6 and really blown away. I think for me it was actually Super Mario 64. So let's go back to the island. That was a close one. Yeah, in a shopping center it was definitely Super Mario 64. I think the only other games I've played before were like on like private computers from friends and such. Alright, so let's see if we can make a loop here and go back. I think we're just gonna shoot out of the cannon one more time. Get a fresh cap. Try this maybe. Oh, god damn it. Alright. Let's try making the turn again. It's really hard to like navigate here because there's no landmarks at that height. And it keeps accelerating you, and I don't actually know like why they put that in. I suppose if you are like too low in terms of altitude, it will give you a boost up. But it is really hard to control most of the time. I think we might need to actually aim for here. Or just do it like this. Yeah, nice. Finally. Nice! Crash the Goomba. Alright, I think the last remaining star in this level would be the 100 coins, which there's more exciting things to do, so we're gonna skip to the next level. Again, if you have any preferences, let me know on chat. So we can do the snow one or the fortress one. I think I'm gonna do the fortress one first. There should be a couple of pleasant stars in there. And the snow one is like... it's still very doable, but it requires a little bit more skill. Shoot into the wild blue. Oh yeah, I remember it took me forever to first figure this out, like back in 1969, before there was the internet and constantly available game guides, and you didn't know that a game guide is even a thing that existed. So what did you do when you had trouble figuring out like what was the mission in this particular star? In my case, I phoned a friend, and because I knew that they had played it before, and luckily they knew, but that was sort of your only bet, in terms of figuring this out. So shoot into the blue, I think. I don't remember. I think there is one point, like there is one star here that we can catch by like shooting ourselves onto here. There's also one star here. Yeah, which kind of appears when we blow this off, and then we just go up there and collect it. So I'm gonna see which one this one is. And if it's not shoot into the blue, then that would be the other one. Either way, I think we're just gonna do both. Yeah. It is like entirely useless to even collect these coins. Because they don't play a role, like they don't give me an extra life yet, because I don't have enough of them, and they're not helpful for the 100 coins, because I don't do those. But it still feels nice to get them as a reward. Alright, 23 stars. 7 more to go. I suppose that leaves us at like roughly 2 hours to finish like 2/3 of the Bowser stages of this game. Okay, I don't think that's gonna work. No, it is. It's just not very convenient here. Wait, so what's the mission anyway? Oh, shoot into the wild blue. So we didn't actually do it. Okay. Let's go back to the cannon. And I think it was something like this-ish, maybe? Yeah, perfect. I think, yeah. That is actually like a tricky bit, because you can like walk right under the star. Do you see this? Like, you can stand right under it. So I think the first time, or a couple of times when I tried solving this, like you shoot... Okay, so I'm not even sure how this is meant to be played actually, right? Like, are you supposed to actually crash against that bar? Probably not. Probably the way that they imagined you'd play this is you aim just so that you would hit the star, right? But it's way easier to hit the giant bar above it and then just slide down. But then again, there's the slide down, so probably you are meant to actually hit that bar, or at least target that platform somehow. Because otherwise, why? Or maybe that's just for collecting the coins? I don't know. Either way, it's very easy to like not collect the star on accident. Red coins on the floating isle. Whew, I don't know if we want to do the red coins. They might be tricky. I think this is where something happens. Not necessarily the red coins though. Maybe the sign tells us. The shadowy star in front of you is a star marker. When you collect all red coins, the star will appear here. Yep. Okay, that is the red coins. I don't know where they start actually. Oh yeah, I think they start right here. So we need to take this route. There are some on these sliding blocks of wall. So what happens if I take this one? Can they no longer squish me? Or can I like walk up on the side here? I don't know. But I can probably do this. Yeah. Nice. Oh, actually, I didn't want that coin. Is it okay to do like a... Oh, they reappear. But a long jump also works. Alright, so now the trick is to like walk all the way to the very far part here and then just stand there and collect the coin. Nice. Don't bother with the extra life, it's super hard anyway. Yeah, I suppose any remaining red coins will be at the top. How many have I collected? 4. Yeah, so then there's probably another 4 at the very top here. Alright, this is actually pretty cool here, because you need to do a kick, and you need to like actually, yeah, actually kick it properly. So that's just fun to do. And then this is not fun to do. But I guess that's why they reward it with a star. Oh yeah, and then there's obviously the owl, which can take you up there to the cage. Half-Life 2 grade physics puzzle. There's another red coin. Oh yeah, it's above the thing. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 2 more that I need. Can we actually see them in here? No, that would be too easy. I think we can see the one of them, but not necessarily the other one. So where's the other one hiding? Is it above the cage maybe? I hope not. No. Alright, let's see how we get down here. I suppose we will just do this. Oh yeah, that was actually super easy. So let's go here. Go on top of this one. Collect this coin. Now the $1 million question is, where is the last remaining coin? Oh no! Oh, there's the coin. See, it didn't render earlier, and I thought it was supposed to be here. But I didn't check, so I should have. Alright. 25. 5 more to go. Oh, I think there's actually, strictly speaking, it's 31 stars, isn't it? Because the Bowser intro level also has a star that you need to get. Fall onto the caged island. Yeah, that's the owl one. Alright, let's try our luck, see if we can make this work. There's the owl. Let's see if it wants to carry us. Isn't there something that happens when you run around these flower patches? I think they give you coins. No, probably an extra life actually. Because I think there's coins around them, and then you get an extra life if you collect all the coins around them by running around. Who's there? Who woke me up? It's still daylight. I should be sleeping. For sure. Hey, as long as I'm awake, why not take a short flight with me? Alright, that escalated quickly. Press and hold A to grab on, release A to let go. I'll take you wherever you want to go, as long as my wings hold out. Watch my shadow and grab on. Alright, find a shadow, grab on, yay! And then I think we just need to like release A in the right moment. Oh no, we can actually steer it. I think I'm steering it. Yeah, and then... Oh, yes! Perfect. This is where you need to watch your own shadow also, and then just time this really well. Cool, and I think that completes the second course. Yeah, we have... So we can now do Cool Cool Mountain, the Hazy Maze Cave, the Sandland, or one of the ones that we haven't done entirely. So I think I'm gonna do the Cool Cool Mountain ones before we go down to the basement again, if we have to. Maybe we can just extract 4 stars here before we move on to the second Bowser. Big Penguin Race. Oh yeah, so this is the slide again. So prepare your whistling. And this time we have an opponent, the Big Penguin. Yes, let's race. The Penguin just wants to overtake us here, but we will not let it. Oh no! No, Penguin, why? Why are you doing this to us? Oh my god, this is the really hard part. Yeah, made it. Where, you know, even if you win, you can totally just fall down there. And then it's all for nothing. And then here again, one of these scenes where you need to wait forever for the opponent to actually give you the star. Alright. $27, 3 more to go. The excitement is mounting. So many coins collected by accident, even for an extra life. Wow. Frosty Slide for 8 red coins. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip that. So, or actually, I'm not like 100% sure if they mean that you should slide down there or over here for the 8 red coins. Either way, oh, I think one that we didn't do is build a snowman. And for that, I think actually that starts earlier, doesn't it? Maybe we can't actually do this. Oh yeah, no, I think it starts here. So we can't do it yet, I suppose? Huh. Don't remember what the criterion is for this to be available. But yeah, there's definitely a red coin here. I think there's more red coins. There is one close to this gondola, if you will. Oh, and there's also a cannon that we should get the bob-ombs to open. Yeah, this one here. There might be one here, around the corner. Oh no, just an extra life, I suppose. But I think there are corners where one is hidden. Can we actually get up here? Yes. It is an extra life. Probably don't need to actually collect it. Oh yeah, oh there's another red coin in the middle of the gondola thing. And this here is a teleport area, I know. Ooh! Yeah. Oh, and there's another teleport here. Oh, and I think here is where the red coin is. Let's see. So how many does that make? 6. Huh, and then there's one here. And then for the next one we need to ride the gondola. Let's see if we can make this without falling down. Talk to the bob-omb. I'll prepare the cannon for you. Thank you. Oh no, I don't want to talk to it again. I wanted to jump here. Wait, there isn't a red coin? Oh, did I see the bob-omb and think it was a red coin? Shit. Ah, does it stay open now? I don't know. It might be that I need to do this again. Or maybe I should just do a different mission. Let's see what else we can do in here. What else? Like, what did we already do? I can't see in here. This is still not populated. I don't recall if in the box on the bottom left there is a star or no. Oh, and actually, I think. Let's see. Yeah, see, there's even a red coin over here. Oh yeah, this is just an extra life. This time we got it. And then the red coin here, we would have totally missed in our earlier run. I think this one here, like... Oh no, so this isn't the teleport, this is just where... I think... Yeah, you can just make the jump. Oh, and yeah, this is the drop zone for the 8 red coin star. And then this is what you need for 100 coins. Because it has all the blue coins here. And without them you can't collect enough coins. So let's see if we can make the red coins this time. Oh yeah, nice, the Bob-omb is still activated. YouTube Live, interesting, no Twitch today. Yeah, Tim was very anti-Twitch today, so I figured I'd give YouTube a try. The YouTube latency is actually very good, like it can be set to ultra low latency, and that is just like 4 seconds or so of latency, so that's definitely as good as Twitch if you configure it, but the user interface is so clunky because they are migrating to this new stream thing, and they have an old stream interface and a new stream interface, and the old one asks you to go to the new one, but then the new one doesn't have all the features, or it didn't work exactly for the ultra low latency, so I ended up using the old. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm like, the experience is way more polished on Twitch. Sounds about right for Google stuff, yeah. Well, I mean, many more products are more polished, but this one certainly is currently in a rough phase of the transition, I think. It certainly works, right? Like, you know, you can chat, you can stream. I don't know. I also didn't know how I should like separate out my. I want to play Super Mario, and I don't mind if you guys are watching streams from the more serious streams that actually have any sort of interesting content. So I figured, why not just put the one on YouTube today and see how that goes, and then see what I'm gonna do later. I'm not sure if I want to try Mixer as well. Maybe just so that I see a different perspective from YouTube. I can also say that Mixer's UI feels very polished too, and the latency or lack thereof is just amazing. Nice. Yeah, so maybe I'll try Mixer. Yeah, I don't know, like the YouTube thing, I don't know. Totally. Immo, it's probably okay to do whatever content you want on Twitch. Yeah, people will see the category and can decide if they care or not. Yeah, the concern that I have is not about you know, people actually watching. It's about followers getting notifications, and then, you know, maybe they're disappointed if they see that I'm only streaming nonsense and they have interrupted whatever they were doing for that. I don't know. I don't know if people are annoyed by this or not, but I figured it might deserve some thought. So let's see. 2, 4, 6, 7. So we are missing 1 red coin. Where is the missing last red coin? I think we actually should go back to the very beginning of the level, because I think I might not have picked that up because I didn't set out to collect the 8 red coins, and then it just kind of sort of happened. Have you ever played Super Mario 64, Matt? Oh hell yeah, like a dozen times with the 120 stars and 150 on the DS version. Nice. Yeah, I have another save game on here with the 120 stars. I did that a while ago when I got it. But man, some of these missions are so hard to execute. I don't even know if I can walk back up here. It might be easier to actually go the other way. Yeah, I don't think I should. Like especially like if you're in the upper level of the castle where you have like the TikTok trauma and all of these, you know, with the teleporter at the bottom up to the top. Yeah, I should probably take that one. Thinking about it. Actually, the quickest way. Top floor levels are madness. Yes. It took me so long to understand that the TikTok trauma level is the position of the clocks influence what time it is, or how fast time passes in the level. Oh, I think the warp spot is right there. Right, yeah. So many 10-minute rainbow ride trips that end in death. Oh yes. It was certainly one of the levels that you start to hate after a while. Nice, yeah, it worked. Yay! Star! Now I need to collect this one. This was certainly not an efficient route, I'm sorry. I think you weren't there earlier when I mentioned that time-wise I want to like collect 3 more stars, go to the second Bowser level, try to do the second Bowser, and then call it for today. And then I'll see what else I stream with this particular save game here. Alright, almost there. I think I just need to like cross this bridge once more. Stand not get hit by the snowman too much. And then do a long jump over there. Ugh. To run some errands this afternoon, didn't know what time you were starting. Yeah, cool. Very cool. Yeah, I was sort of doing it spontaneously. Because I just got the Nintendo 64 out of the basement. Because I had to go to the basement anyway today. So I figured I'd grab it and see if it is compatible with the capture card. And it is super compatible, like no problem at all. Didn't need to replug it once. I'm very happy with this particular combination of HDMI devices. I'm gonna see what the next mission is. Whereas, you know, with the... I was trying it earlier, so the capture card I have is the Flint 4KP. Snowman's lost his head, yeah, that was the one I was trying to start earlier. And I was trying it with the Nintendo Switch earlier, like when I first got it, and that was way more tricky to get a good signal, or get any signal at all. I need to replug it multiple times. But I'm not like 100% sure like what is the change here, because I did the tests originally on my laptop. I need to overtake this one, so I need to be careful. And then, of course, now I have the capture card connected to my main computer for streaming. So maybe it is the computer that is different. Oh, come on. Let's do it here. Did this work? Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, it worked. So maybe it's a different computer, different USB, different device. I have no idea. Or maybe I was just unlucky that day. Okay, give me a star. Interesting. I haven't done much research on capture cards yet, but was thinking about going PCIe if possible too. I specifically wanted USB for mine because I have secondary use case for it, which is that I have this server in my kitchen, in fact multiple now, and they're all headless, of course. So I don't want to carry either the server out of my kitchen to my monitor, or my monitor into the kitchen. So I'm thinking of just connecting the HDMI of the server to the capture card and then just placing the laptop in the kitchen, which is much easier. Alright, let's see if we're going to do the final one, I think, in here. Or just going to exit out of here. That works. I have serial consoles for that. Not everything can be configured via serial consoles, depending on the computer you have. Wall kicks will work. Oh my god, no, that is too fiddly to do right now. Yeah, sometimes, like, whenever I need to diagnose, let's see, which one do we want to do? Oh yeah, we can just do like a basement one. We need to go to the basement anyway. Yeah, sometimes I need to diagnose either, you know, UEFI interfaces that don't actually have the serial console enabled. Just no luck there. Or weird hardware combinations where it really helps to see everything that is put out to the screen and not also necessarily put out to the serial console. Like, some things might only be displayed on the screen and not on the serial console. But yeah, for sure, for something like the PC Engine's APU, the serial interface is great. Shining atop the pyramid. Oh yeah, let's do the pyramid.
Let's go.
And of course, ideally, you know, whatever server hardware you have would be configurable programmatically, so you don't even need to like reboot it. This level is so brutal. Yeah, it is. It is. I was doing the first star here earlier, and I was saying that you know, the bird that catches your hat is so terrifying as a younger person, because it is. I think like you need to really recover it. Like it doesn't help if you turn off and on your console again. Like it stays lost, it stays in the bird, and that was just terrifying for me as a child. Like I was so glad when I had the cat back. Yeah, same with the monkey on Tall Tall Mountain. Oh my god, yes, that was way worse even, because the bird is easy enough, but the monkey, oh my god, yeah. These have pretty cool paint, I think. Alright. Okay, let's not get caught. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No. I mean, it's way easier for me to recover the cap now than it was back as a child, but still, I still want to just avoid getting captured. These I can actually jump and kick them, but I'm not gonna bother. Just gonna walk around, try to make it into the pyramid. Oh. Yay! Alright, pyramid time. Yeah, the camera is really tricky in here. Also the sand. Ugh! Because Mario won't grab on. Like, it's bigger on the inside. It is way bigger on the inside, yeah. This game's camera is horrific by 2020 standards, but it was so groundbreaking at the time, for sure. Yeah, we were discussing this earlier, that using Lakitu is actually like a great metaphor to get people accustomed to the fact that there is a camera involved in their games now, and that they might need to control it. Of course, it would be better if they didn't need to control it, but in terms of user interface, this is actually pretty cool. Alright, let's see if I can actually make these jumps without falling down. Oh my god, this is so tedious. Alright, there we go. So, let's avoid these shocky thingies. And this jump. Climb this. And here. Oh shit! Yeah. Push the wrong button. Almost die and then still grab on. That is exactly how it's meant to be played. Cool. The hands are such an evil boss in here. I mean, they're doable, very much so, but they're just so scary. I think there might be a star for us in here though, before we even go to that boss. Just for climbing the pyramid. I think it took me quite a while as a kid to figure out how to press the top of the pyramid to go fight the hands. Yep. In fact, I'm not even sure I remember how to do it right now. Oh, I think you need to like stomp the pillars, right? That is what triggers it. Alright, let's go for a ride on this one. Yeah, stand or pound on all 4 pillars. Can't remember which. I think it is pound. Is it pound or stomp? I don't know the English terminology for Mario. Okay, so that was the climbing star. Yeah, I think if we blow off the top of the pyramid now, yeah, ground pound is the move. Ground pound, alright. You've recovered 30 power stars. Now you can open the door with the big star. But before you move on, how's it going otherwise? Yeah, let's have a quick chat. Did you pound the 2 columns down? You didn't lose your hat, did you? If you did, you'll have to stomp on the condor to get it back. We didn't pound the 2 columns down. We will do that. They say that Bowser has sneaked out of the sea and into the underground. Have you finally cornered him? Finally? Man, listen to that attitude. Alright, let's stomp the 2 columns over here. Oh, can we even do that? Let's see. We need to like swim over here. And then just yeah, there they are. Stomp, ground pound. That was slightly off. Let's see. Oh, we can't jump on here either. Ground pound! Yay! The next step for generics. What do you mean? New Go blog. Oh, can you summarize? What's the TLDR? The TL did play Super Mario instead. Checking. Alright, thanks. I mean, I'm gonna read it later anyway, but, you know. Cool. Updated design draft, type parameters, no contracts. Yep, nice. Thanks for summarizing. I wonder what people will think about this. This message is held for review. I'm gonna say show. TLDPSMI. Too long, did play Super Mario instead. Yep, that's gonna be the title of the stream. All right, so underground board Bowser sub. So we're gonna need to board the sub here. I really hated this level, or rather, there are some parts of this level that really are tricky. I don't like the water levels in general, and this level in particular had like the situation where you needed to like swim against the current, I think, to like follow the eel or something, which had like a star attached to its tail. Something like that. It was so hard to do it. Maybe it's just my technique being bad, but yeah. Anyway, let's just swim over here and then we should be seeing Bowser sub immediately right here. Yeah, there it is. Are there eels in both water levels? Can't remember. There are definitely creatures here, like underwater creatures that you need to follow. So yeah, I think it was an eel. Alright, let's see. This might be one of those things where we'll need a little camera tweak. Or not. Alright. And boarding the sub is just collecting the star, conveniently placed on the top. The music is like an 80s soft rock ballad, yeah. Yeah, the underwater music is special. 31 stars. And now we can do Bowser. Let's see. If I finish it in 2 minutes, we will have done it in just under 2 hours, but I don't think we're gonna hit that mark. This level is actually, I think it's both fun to play and also challenging, but also cool. I like all of the Bowser levels, I think, even the third one, though I don't like the third Bowser in particular because you need to throw it so much, and as I mentioned earlier, the throwing is not so easy for me. Even though I did it successfully so many times over the years, but it still just doesn't feel so natural, I don't know. Just something about the coordination that doesn't work for me. Alright. Here. And then I think wait for this to go up. I think this is also quite a fun speedrun level, because at that point of the game, like, you can really appreciate what it is that the speedrunners are doing, because you will have played enough challenging situations that you really have a feel for how impressive it is what they're doing. And you can try it yourself in this level. Just do some of the speedrun moves. Not that I would know any particularly good ones or be able to execute them. This is one of those where you just need patience or be a speedrunner. Who are like jumping on the very left of the edge of this level and then just jumping on there. Oh boy, that was cutting it too close, I think. Oh yeah, okay, anyway, we're close enough to that hard that we'll risk it. Cool. Let's see, I think... I don't know if we can... No, we can't get up here that way, but I think we can get up here that way. And this, I believe, shall I? For our Bowser troubles up ahead. He always bumps his head when falling down here. Alright. Let's see how this goes. I think we need to... So, I mean, first of all, we need to be quick, right? I think first we need to counter his jump, not lose balance, and then be quick in running over there and grabbing him by the tail. Yeah, there we go. So now, let's see if we can just... do this? No. See, this is what I mean with the throwing is difficult. You need to have like a certain speed. Okay, counter his jump. Go over to him. Oh no! No, he's teleporting. Because without the speed, it's not good enough, and you need to like hit these bombs quite precise. Grab you. Yeah. Throwing Bowser is true RNG. Yeah, that's what they should be using at Cloudflare instead of the lava lamps. Shit! Yeah, see? This is perfect RNG. Oh god. This is gonna be a while. 2-hour mark, long crossed. This is gonna be what we spend our remaining 1 hour on. Alright. Let's see where I stand. I think... Oh, I'm not so close to either of these. Not in a good position. Let's see. Which one should I choose? Left or right bomb? You tell me. And if the throw doesn't work, it's gonna be your fault. Right. Okay. Right bomb. Here we go. Still moving too quick. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. See? Very good. Thank you. That was a good choice. Wait, only one throw? Oh, I thought we needed to do more throws. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Cool. One up until Bowser in the sky. Yep. Apparently, I had misremembered. Bowser in the Fire Sea. Save and continue. Nice. Alright, so yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. From 0 to second Bowser. That is not too bad, in roughly 2 hours. So yeah, good game, thanks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try Mixer next for the next time. Just so that I have like a little bit of experience with all of the platforms. And then I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do it. Cool, yeah, thanks for hanging out, and see you soon.